Since the beginning of time, supernatural events have taken place.
This kind of data has been recorded carefully.
We've got hundreds of millions of people around the world claiming that they've seen miracles.
We created Show Me Your Glory because God moved in our hearts to answer a question that a lot of people have. And that question is, well, if God is in the miracle business, then why are there so many people that pray for a miracle but don't get it? They don't understand how a good, all-loving God could allow them to suffer so much.
After coming back from the Iraq War as a United States Marine and seeing what I saw and doing what I did in combat, I really questioned God's goodness. Right after that, the 2004 tsunami and earthquake in the Indian Ocean took place and wiped out 250,000 people. And I just went through this crisis of faith. Like, how do I reconcile a loving, perfect God with that? And why is there so much suffering? And why don't more miracles happen? And in order to reconcile that reality with a loving, perfect God, we have to come up with some answers. Show Me Your Glory is a film about when the supernatural crashes into human suffering. And it's based on 8 true stories of when supernatural healings took place, or supernatural encounters. And last but not least, those who didn't get the miracle they prayed for, but their response to human suffering was utterly supernatural.
And these stories just continue to give us goosebumps and just blow us away. Whether they're homeless, or they're addicted to drugs, or whether they're dibble-dabbling in the occult, and they are attempting suicide constantly, and they've lost all hope, and they're trying to find a purpose for their life. And then God enters in, and they are miraculously changed. We can't ignore those stories. The supernatural crashes into human suffering in miraculous ways.
And to look around at the evidence, not just these fanciful stories, but medically documented miracles that are happening. So we wanted experts that can really address both the head and the heart, and that was what we were aiming for. We have Dr. Sean McDowell and Gregory Kukul, or arguably some of the best philosophers and apologists of our day. And then we have Dr. Craig Keener, who is unquestionably the leading expert in the world on the subject of the miraculous and the supernatural.
We also have Dr. Chad Hess, who is a pastor in Alabama, who has actually endured a lot of suffering himself. And then God had taught Eric some things, so even though he did not want to do it, we made him do it, so.
My wife definitely made me do it. I know as a minister, I have prayed for a lot of sick people that ended up dying, but I've also prayed for a lot of people where I actually witnessed a miracle take place. It's impossible to disconnect suffering from the miraculous, because most of the time, the miraculous comes out of suffering. So in the movie Show Me Your Glory, we're going to be able to address both of those because the movie is about the intersection of those two things.
Think about the loved ones that you have in your life that are struggling to understand God, and sit back and see how God moves in their hearts as they watch Him move in miraculous ways through these 8 true, powerful stories.
When the supernatural crashes into human suffering,
I cannot explain that.
everything changes.